Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today taking flights in the Airbus A320neo in American Airlines colours on a flight from here in New York LaGuardia to Raleigh-Durham. So it should be a fun old flight today, for about an hour and a half-ish of flight time. We have got a giveaway, so we have partnered again with Fabian Merlo of FlightOnFly to give away 3 copies of FlightControlReplay as well as other goodies, so a couple of things to look at today during stream, and yeah, it should overall be a pretty good flight. There's an event as well going on at New York in IVAO today, so at the moment it's got the FS Expo in America, and these guys are actually streaming live straight to FS Expo, so if you're flying today, if you're joining us on this trip, then do be aware that you will be heard at FS Expo in front of all the people tuning in there, so definitely want to enjoy it. So set the aircraft up, press off departure, and very shortly be on our way out to Raleigh. So first things first, activates the external power, batteries come on, set the 3 ADs to nav, and sets the emergency lights, cruise supply, oxygen, nav lights and strobes automatic. Jump down to the FMS, increase brightness slightly, FMGC, go to utilization, and plug in our routing, release our departure arrival, which is hopefully going to work today, of Kilo Lima Golf Alpha to Kilo Romeo Delta Uniform. We're going to return back. We're going to plug in our flight number today, which if we go over to the tablet we can pull from FlyPad. Don't use VATSIM when Splash, I use IVAO, so the answer I'm afraid is going to be no for the time being. Right, so go over to the planning, flight plan, our flight America, it's American 2944, AA 2944. We will line the IRS, take a couple of minutes. Cost next stay is going to be 18. We're cruising altitude at flights level 340, 34,000 feet. We will pull the 0 fuel weight and center gravity. Block fuel on board is going to be 6080, so it's 6.08. That goes in there. Jump over to the tablet. We'll start the fueling process of the aircraft now. So go over to the back of that one again. Fuel. We'll type in 6080. Start fueling to about 3 minutes, and head over to the MCD menu. Atsu. Go to AOC. We'll start off requesting the weather. So send that. Return. Go over to the weight and balance. We will skip the fuel since the fuel is going to be done by the tablet. But next page passengers, we'll request that from SimBrief and load our passengers. Alright, so passengers boarding, that's all fine. We'll do the same with PACX now. So menu, start flights, pull that from SimBrief. There we go. Flying an A320neo. Flight time, we'll put 1 hour and 15 on the clock. Departure, I say we'll do 10-2, so say 15 minutes, so 14 to departure. And the passenger count on board is 100 and... where's the numbers? Where's my numbers? 177 on board today. 177. There's Wi-Fi, no entertainment. I can't remember, do we have boarding music for American? The answer is yes we do. We have got safe briefing for American Airlines. Get snacks, we get a meal service, and with that, so let me double check. American Airlines A320 interior. Definitely get Wi-Fi. The answer is, do we get entertainment? The answer is no, we don't. It's just back seats. Okay, cool. So with that, let's start boarding. We'll do that. We'll increase brightness of our displays. Get the aircraft into configuration for departure. You can play that SimBrief Airman, it's just recommended for realism, but you can play without it, it's not like a 100% set requirement. Atsu, AOC menu, we'll get the weather received now. So I'll print that out. And while we're here, let's listen also to the ATIS for today. So we're going to go to that and that. ATIS voice, Kilo LaGuardia.
Wind 020 at 3 knots. 24 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 29.95. Few clouds at 6,000 feet. Dew point 8 degrees Celsius. Broken layer at 25,000 feet. Winds 020 at 3 knots.
Right, so that's all the information today. Visibility is pretty much clear. Temperature is 24 degrees centigrade. Dew point is 8. Altimeter 2995. Few clouds at 6,000 feet reported. Broken at 2,500. Right, so that's us done with the weather. Let's now plug in our routing. So hopefully this will work today. I have re-updated my A320neo, and so if this goes to plan, I'll start off with white. So we're using the 0.7.0 stable version now. There, that one works. So you can see it's not quite got discontinuities and all that, but this is now the stable version, so hopefully it should be as smooth as you can get with the A320neo. First waypoint is going to be Juliet 209er. From there we fly to Charlie Yankee November. Class C. To Juliet 191. Oh, mismatch, okay. Because I just plugged in the wrong thing, didn't I? Juliet 37, sorry. Juliet 37 to Class C. That makes more sense. Juliet 191 to Papa X-Ray Tango. And then it's direct to Tapa. Direct to Hoki. And that is the end of our flight plan. So departure at the moment is straight out. We'll request departure out from ATC. Arrival expecting, so departing runway 13 expected. Arrival 05 left on the TACLI 1 arrival. That's our flight plan completed now, so that's all good to go. We'll now tune to New York, so that'll be 128.125. 128.125. And let's request our clearance to Raleigh-Durham. I'll give it a few seconds mission. There we go.
It's 10,000 feet, maintain 10,000 feet.
How are you guys doing today?
Thank you, sir. I see you now. Radar contact. Maintain present heading. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect vectors for ILS runway 4 approach at LaGuardia.
I've used iBerlin from Airsoft Mark. Check out my latest 2 Berlin streams.
Maintain
I've used the Tina for that. I quite like it. I quite like it.
And expect ILS 04. Qatar 601.
No, James, I'll never fly 777 again from Captain. Yeah, never using that again, sorry.
November 123, left close traffic pattern approved. Maintain VFR outer below 1,000 feet.
Up, so
runway 19, clear for takeoff. Peterborough winds calm.
See, that's active.
Roger, maintain below 1,000 left-hand traffic, clear takeoff runway 19.
Hello there, New York. This is American 2944 at stands Charlie 13 at LaGuardia. Requesting alpha copy to Raleigh.
American 2944, very good day to you. New York approach. You are clear to Raleigh-Durham via radar vectors to white, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Your departure frequency is my frequency, squawk 1516.
American 2944 is cleared to station Raleigh-Durham. We will fly radar vectors to white, well then fly as filed. Initial climb will be 5,000 feet. And expects flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure, squawking 1516.
American 2944, readback is correct. Push and start approved at your discretion. Expect runway 13 for departure. Call me when you're ready to taxi.
Push out of my own discretion and expecting runway 13 for departure, American 2944. Thank you very much. Right, so that's what let's go. Getting radar vectors to white, so no need to departure. We'll stretch performance, making the rest. God, that's a microphone and a half.
United 895, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1.
Well, yeah. Decrease the volume, screen the passengers, and switch the rest of our setup. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Welcome aboard American Flight 2944 from LaGuardia to Raleigh-Durham. Flight time today is 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is in the final stage of setting the aircraft up for departure, and hopefully be airborne very shortly. We thank you for choosing American to carry today. We have a lot of choice in this route, so thank you for choosing American, and we hope you have a pleasant flight with us today as we make our way out.
Via radar vectors, white, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 1521.
So, public address, general message. Set altitude through 5,000.
American 5437 is clear to destination.
Set altitude
Radar
5,000.
after departure, radar vectors to white, then as filed. Initial climb is 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 1521.
Flight director active. APU will start.
Start at your discretion. Be advised, traffic on your right. Expect runway 13. Call me for taxi.
Pushback, our discretion. We are advised of aircraft on our right, and we will call you when we are ready to taxi. American 5437.
So yeah, since update 6 came out, some of the IVAO models haven't quite appeared. I imagine there's an airplane here. They're just invisible to us. So no bug, unfortunately. Waiting for XCTL to release an update that will basically make all the airplanes visible again. But there are some models that just don't quite appear anymore. It's a bit of a shame.
Okay, flight to SU, correct.
You're alright, California. That sounds like it was in the terminal there.
Climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000.
Right, so we will activate the APU bleeds. Give it a second, cut on the power.
Peterborough
Go
wind,
over to
calm,
performance control
runway
departure now,
19,
so we'll load up the TCP info. And as soon as we've done that, where are you? There you are. TPC, once done that, then pretty much ready to depart. So type A320, let's grab the airport information. So I need to go to my charts. Runway length is 7,000 feet. So plus 4,000. Airport elevation is vertical sea level. Wind component, currently is a headwind of...
Descend maintain 3,000 feet, Qatar 301.
Winds 020 at 3 knots. So the headwind of 3 knots. Outside temperature is reported at 24 degrees centigrade, 24 degrees. QNH. Need to convert that, don't I? Right, 2995 in inches. Sorry, in hectopascals. Convert that to the 111.
Sorry, 601, turn left heading 050.
Turn left 050, Qatar 601.
How can I not find you? Convert inches of mercury to hectopascals. 1014. 295 inches in hectopascals. Okay, yeah, so 1014. That goes there. Takeoff weight is going to be as estimated. That's flaps 1, anti-ice no, and runway condition is dry. So flex 59, 135, 153, 154, and 155. So apply that all in. Flex is 59. Plus 1 for takeoff. Now our takeoff speeds are 153, 154.
Unicom 162.8, have a nice flight.
Thanks, bye bye.
And 155. It's going to have a transition altitude of 18,000, standard US. And with that, we've already got our permission to push, so we will go straight into that. So it activates the beacon lights, let ground crews are ready for push and starts. We're in pre-flight, passengers have all boarded, so as far as I'm concerned, we are now good to go. PushbackZoomer it is. Let's leave our stands. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
Atari 601, you are 11 miles from green. Maintain your present heading at 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Maintain heading altitude when established. Contact to you, Qatar 601.
Will I take the ATPL anytime soon? In terms of IVAO ATPL or actual real life ATPL or Martin? In real life, probably not. Probably not. Too expensive and too well in tune with the railways. Going to aviation. Ground from flight deck.
Good afternoon. All checks are done. Please release the brakes.
Brakes released.
Welcome to Pushback 123. Our journey begins now.
Into the runway for departure as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us. Hello everyone.
You are cleared to start the engines now.
Engine 2 starts. Turn facing north.
Qatar, establish ILS 04, Qatar 601.
We're happy to be your airline.
Atari 601, with Guardia winds 020 at 3 knots. Runway 4, cleared on.
Clear to landing runway 04, Qatar 601. Thank you.
Stop pushback.
Okay. Confirm parking brakes set.
November 1,
Brakes
2,
set.
3, winds calm, runway 430.
Have a nice flight.
Right, so pushed back, not the straightest pushbacks in the world, but we will, well, we'll go from there. Put a little bit of integrated lighting on just in case. It's not particularly dark, but just get a bit of brightness into the cockpit would be appreciated. We will do our flight control checks, test controls. Okay, if I was doing that, we will set up our predictive wind shear and comms there, right? 5,000 feet set. We can get vectors to the white waypoints. We'll activate engine 1 actually as well, since number 2 is stable. And as soon as we've done that, we will get ourselves over to the runway. Tad bit, well, going to be tad bit out of high schedule. It's currently 55, looking at 10 seconds to go. But once we're airborne, we'll have plenty of time to get ourselves going. And yes, we are using the freeware scenery for Guardia for Class 1 or 2. It's a good little scenery this, worth a download.
5437 is ready to taxi.
Some slides may also be used as a raft, except those over the wings. You'll find the exact
American 5437 confirmed squawk 1521. It'll be runway 13, taxi via Lima, Bravo, Papa, cross runway 22, hold short of runway 13.
How do you get view where you're going to copy in front? It's custom, well, you can set custom viewpoints as default, Bob. So I've got left seat, right seat, iPad panel, FMS, GoPro, left wing, right wing, and galley. They're custom viewpoints you can set in default as same as defaults. You can either use the showcase view, or you can set custom viewpoints other than a video one. Worth a look if you're interested. And you're right, Enko Sana, I could have just switched over to Texas Cascas and that like that, but you know. It's just gotta be complicated like that, eh? Just gotta be complicated like that. Right, so very short let's go. All looking good. American 2944 is ready to taxi. Kill the starter and kill the APU.
2944. Follow the company Boeing 737 to runway 13 via Lima, Bravo, Papa, hold short of runway 22.
Follow the company traffic 73 via Lima, Bravo, Papa, and holding runway 22 for American 2944. Right, so I can't actually see the company traffic because again, you know, Microsoft Flight some issues, but we'll get a feel for where they are. We'll get a feel for where they are. Right, flight brake released. So let's taxi to the runway, holding runway 22.
The crew will now be coming around to do a final cabin check. After takeoff, we'll be back with more information. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. As always, we're here to make your flight great. Because great.
Lima, onto Bravo. And onto Papa.
American 5437, actually traffic on short final on Papa, hold short of runway 22.
Hold short runway 22 on Papa, American 5437.
I can see a flashing light, a beacon light where the aircraft would be. That's our entire knowledge of this aircraft's existence. A flashing beacon light. So we're gonna have to stay very careful. And apart from that, traffic on final, hopefully we'll be able to spot them. Yeah, it's not easy to get 100% satisfaction on PACX pilot. It's definitely not easy, but in order to do that, you basically need like a perfect, well, yeah, everything perfect spotless from timings right down to services, right down to length and all that. It's a challenge. If you get more than 90%, then you're pretty much good to go. Flight time today, about an hour and a half, Indigo, about an hour and a half. Flaps down 1.
American 5437 looks like you're on Alpha, so if you can make the next right, join Bravo.
Sorry, my bad, we must have mixed up the taxiways, we are turning right now.
No problem, I think the airport map actually changed pretty recently. It's confusing.
I'm going to cut off onto Bravo. And we'll continue the rest of our pre-takeoff checks. 6 feet per minute, not bad, California. My best is like positive 120 feet per minute. Don't know how we managed it. It must have been like an upward slope runway, but yeah, positive 100 feet. Right, continue. So going for the cabin check. Gonna press it again because sometimes it's a bit of a sticky button. There we go. Going to activate the spoilers, take a config test, and with that, pre-takeoff checklist is now complete.
Please prepare for takeoff.
Don't you check IR, Bob? No, I don't use check IR.
American 5437 cross runway 22 and the hold short runway 13.
Okay, so the 737 models have
Cross runway
disappeared.
22 and hold short
20s do seem
13,
to
American
exist.
5437.
And we're going to continue to hold short of runway 22. I'm a Boeing person, John. I'm a Boeing person. The only reason I fly the Airbus so much is because it's the only kind of, well,
Clear runway
the only short-haul Airbus there is in flight sim.
LaGuardia,
Sure I can
Qatar
hear flight sim,
321,
so
thank you for control. Bye.
That's what we
Tower
what we're stuck
601,
with.
no problem. Welcome to New York. You can turn right on Golf here and taxi to the gate at your discretion.
Alright, so I'm going to hold up on runway 1.
American 2944, follow the company, cross runway 22.
Follow the company, crossing 22 from American 2944. Right, okay, got permission to cross runway 22 now. And then hold short.
American 5437 on departure, fly runway heading. The LaGuardia wind 0203 at 3 knots, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Good to go.
Clear for takeoff runway 13, after takeoff fly runway heading, American 5437.
Next long haul aircraft, probably the 787, Sean. Probably 787. It's been a while since we last did that. Hey Dips, been a while man, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome channel, welcome to chat, how are you today?
November 123, Newark winds calm, runway 22 right,
Also
clear
welcome back, Yabba, it's been a while dude, it's been a while, how you doing? Welcome back. How you both been keeping so far? Hopefully so good. Right, just gonna hold up on runway 13. American 2944, holding runway 13.
American 2944, roger, hold short 13.
Hold short 13, American 2944. Yeah, in terms of weather today, looking pretty good. Can't fault to clear skies. Weather in Britain at the moment, it's getting chillier-ish at the moment, getting chillier-ish. It's not super, but it's not terrible either.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Also, we'll Navigraph charts if we need to.
American 2944, runway 13, line up and wait.
So need to do dead sets. Line up and wait, runway 13, American 2944. Interesting. I need to reset Navigraph. Didn't need to do that earlier. Where? Not sure yet, Sean. Haven't got a route planned for the next long haul. That needs to be done at some point soon. Yeah, no worries, I did. Thank you very much for the kind words. I'm glad you've
American
enjoyed what I've done so far.
Squawk mode, Charlie.
Right. Landing lights on.
Hawking Charlie 5437.
Yes. Landing lights there. There we go.
American 5437, thanks. New York approach radar
Cabin crew,
contact.
seats for departure, please.
Climb and
Seats for
maintain
departure.
16,000 feet, turn right heading 220.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet and turn right heading 220.
It's a known issue, Lawns.
Yeah,
Sadly, not going to be updated anytime soon. Now that Pop Make have disbanded. But yeah, that is a known issue, the throttle quadrants.
276 X-ray Charlie, New York approach.
Yeah, good evening, sir. We are on New York. We talk with tower, but I can hear you well, 0.5. So we request your cup he turns at your frequency. That is possible, please.
We'll see, Swiss. We'll see.
276 X-ray
Flight
Charlie,
request
Roger,
generally
standby, let
open
me
to
just talk
channel
the tower.
members.
Roger, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the kind words. There's a smile you love. Much appreciated, dude. Much appreciated. Right, we're holding on 1-3. We're departing very shortly.
American 2944, confirm squawk 1516, mode Charlie.
1516, I forgot to plug it in. I do apologise, 1516, squawking for American 2944. There we go, that's more like it. Forgot to say it from 2000. Yeah, it's a Neo, not a CEO, but hey, what can you do, Monolith? It's what you got. Yeah, you're working with what you got, basically. Alright, coming up towards 10 minutes behind schedule, aka standard stuff for LaGuardia flights.
TUI-Jet 76 X-ray
Same
Charlie,
thing, that's
can you
early.
copy clearance from tower on text?
Yes, I know about LaGuardia jokes.
Negative.
you worry.
We call you by a private to pass me a private message the copy, but I don't have any answer for tower. So I don't know that when we pass with you, we see
yeah, that should
right
be on, yeah.
pass me into her frequency right
Yes,
here.
the lights are on.
The copy 376 Charlie. I don't know it.
376 X-ray Charlie, Roger, standby, clearance on request.
Very thank you.
Squadron Charlie's transponder.
American 2944 on departure, fly runway heading. LaGuardia winds 030 at 4 knots, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
After departure, fly runway heading, otherwise clear to depart. American 2944 from runway 13.
American 5437, fly direct to White.
Engines 1240, stable, set flex.
Fly direct way, American 5437.
Knots. Hundreds. 120.
TUI-Jet 76 X-ray Charlie, you ready to copy clearance?
Yes, sir.
V1 rotates.
TUI-Jet 76 X-ray Charlie, you are cleared to destination November Zulu Alpha Alpha.
That's great,
By
gear
Kennedy
up.
5 departure, radar vectors to Robbinsville VOR, Romeo Bravo Victor, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 1522.
Okay, 13 to the departure runway 22.
Right, so flying runway heading.
Yeah, 22 right.
Throttle reduce, climb.
Expected vectors departure Victor Review, Bravo. Initial climb 5,000, final 380 expecting, maintaining this at 128,
Flaps up.
squawk 1522 to get 76 every Charlie Heavy. For information, Boeing 778.
Autopilot's on.
Charlie, readback was correct, except it's going to be runway 31 left for departure.
Climb altitude 5,000.
Call me for taxi.
Right, keep 1 left, departure to get 76 every Charlie. Thank you.
American 2944, New York approach, radar contact. Turn right heading 220.
Turn right heading 220 from American 2944. 220. Set.
American 5437, you are leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight. Bye.
Unicom 122 display, American 5437. Goodbye and thank you for your service.
It looks good, Kai, doesn't it? Looks very, very good indeed. How you doing, man? How's your trip to Fort Park today? There's JFK down below. New York JFK. Don't think I'd leave New York without seeing that for sure. Gonna overfly the airfield.
American 2944, climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000 for American 2944. Set altitude, flights level 160.
Flight level 160.
Start climbing again. Did you press it right? Yes, yes you do.
American 2944, fly direct to White.
Fly direct to White, American 2944. Thank you, Evers, for the 10 euros there. Thank you very much. Watch out for the birds. Yes, watch out for those Canadian geese, eh? It's a good thing we're not a cactus today. Alright, flying direct to White. Much appreciated, thank you very much. You're a star. Heading set, speed set, altitude climb to 16,000. Aircraft in control. Yes, very classy departure today. Busy but amazing, as always, Kai, as always. Far over to France, look at Courchevel. That's always the final approach into France. Courchevel. The infamous seaplane touristic. Oh, Maurice is a real lot. If one Swiss, it has to be Zybo, 100%. There's no way default 737 FMS is. It's close-ish to real life aircraft, but no, Zybo is much more realistic. It's far the superior option. And also, I might as well plug them because I'm here. Twitch.tv/x. So yeah, like I say, so right now this is actually being streamed live to FS Expo. So that's the Twitch stream link to the IVAO North America guys. If you're at FS Expo right now, then, well, you'd have seen us take off on your own side as well. Just a reminder as well, we have got a couple of giveaways today, so we are giving away 3 copies of FlightControlReplay as well as a few other real-life goodies. So we'll give away 1 copy at top of climb, so once we get to cruising altitude, give out a copy. We'll give a copy when we get to gates after we land, and we'll give a copy after we do the replay as well. So 3 copies of FlightControlReplay and a few other goodies as well, if you're 18 or older. But for now, continue our climb out, past 13,000, switch off the landing lights. Continue our climb out to flights level 160. We'll soon be handed over to Unicom, so we'll get away from the ATC side of things. We'll continue to climb up to flight level 340, cruising altitude, and then make our way over towards Raleigh. Start descent shortly as well, once we get there. It's a long flight, Sean. Long old flight you're requesting that. Potentially. Welcome, Marty from Zero Carry doing. Welcome channel, welcome to chats. How'd you into giveaway? In fact, let me turn that on quickly. What's it called? It's called, it's not Nightbots. Yes, it is Nightbots. Give me 2 seconds, let me activate the giveaway, and then we'll go from there. Oops, no, not that account. I want that account. The Drawyah account, not the personal one. Right. Go over to timers. Activate the giveaway. And go over to
American 2944, you are leaving my airspace and no further ATC is available. Therefore, radar service terminated. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight. See you next time. Bye.
Monitor Unicom 123.8 for American 2944. Thank you very much. Take care and have a good day. Enjoy the expo.
Thanks very much. See you next time.
Right, so if you want a chance to win the giveaway today, just type FCR in chats. FCR. Don't spam it, just say it once. If you say it too many times, it automatically removes you. Yeah, join the giveaway, enjoy it. So switching over to Unicom 12800, shot the seatbelt signs, so I climb out. Set altitude, flight level 340.
Flight level 340.
And there you go, continue our climb out. If you want to play Microsoft Flight Sim on Xbox, you get game only or buy monthly game pass. Down to what you want, Master Flute. So getting a game on its own means that you just get Microsoft Flight Sim, but you get it permanently on your account. If you get only the if you get the Game Pass, it gives you lots of games, including Train Sim World, highly recommended, and it gives you more variety, but it's not permanent. So if you then stop buying the Game Pass, then you lose access to all the games. So choose what suits, choose what you want basically. Choose one that you feel works best for you. Yes, ADIP, you have now entered. So let's go. We're giving away 3 copies today. Giving away 1 at the top of cruise. We'll give 1 away at landing, and then give away 1 after replays as well. So 3 copies of FlightControlReplay, and if you want goodies as well, if you apply. Pass through 18,000. Sound altimeter sets. So far so good. Now into American jets. Yeah, I'm trying to break away from European flights all the time. As guys say, it gets a bit boring eventually just flying in the UK all the time. So I'm going to spread our wings a bit, enjoy some more scenery around the world. I do have to try and do a few real-world flight videos as well soon. So on Tuesday, I'm flying to Glasgow again. Yes, I'm going to Glasgow again. I've done that plenty of times now. Then from there, I'm going to the island of Barrow. So you guys know that famous beach airport that exists in Scotland? Well, I'm going there for a holiday. It's going to be a good old trip. Very quiet. Very much away from London. Yeah, it's just me and you today, Geek. It's just me and you. Not sure Swiss, I don't use that sim. Never understood how Drawyah plays this game. What do you mean, Ammon? What do you mean by, what's wrong with Flight Sim? What's wrong with Flight Sim? I quite like it. Oh, this like explained, PTD have retired, along with FSX. You guys didn't seem to enjoy the Drawyah videos, which is a bit of a shame, because for me, they were kind of the highlights of that trip to the Channel Islands. But no, if you guys didn't enjoy it, then fair enough. I'll take no to not do it again. Flight to Sao Paulo, potentially at some point soon, Felipe. I'm trying to do another couple of flights down in South America as well, especially with IVAO communities down there. They're always busy. If you have a look at the map right now, I hate it when some freezes. We're looking at the map right now. If you look at South America, okay, A2C is not active right now because it's all celebrating the New York events up north and all that. I think there may be a couple of centres down here. Yeah, so you got Rio active right now. You've got joint Vex. So you've got a couple of ATCs down here, but traffic-wise, it's always busy for hundreds of aeroplanes. So yeah, I'll be doing Sao Paulo again soon for certain. But of course, like I say, everyone knows that IVAO is the more European network, therefore voice for the Europe. But South America also very active on the East Coast. Edinburgh, I'm doing that trip in October, I think. Yes, double check dates. I've got an app for all this stuff. In fact, Kai will tell you all about it. He saw it yesterday. App in the air. Let's have a look. So Edinburgh, I've got a day trip booked on October the 20th. So I have got a trip coming there soon. Fly at Heathrow, I return via Stansted. Let me drop a link to the app in chat. Like I say, I quite like it. It's a free app to download. Tricks for your real-world flights, which I've been doing a lot recently, so it's worth worth a look. If you want to track your reward flights, app in yet, that's your download link. Call it a plug if you want, but like I say, I just yeah, even kind chat, great app. I mean, I can't really show. Well, let me grab a few screenshots and just show you what it looks like. So, in regards to my upcoming trip. Then there are a few screenshots of my upcoming trip and all that. The map of all the places I've been to, that's what's quite interesting. Had to cancel New York and all that on this trip, so that was a bit of a shame, but the rest of it, all done pretty good. And of course some of the stats as well, so all time. So cannot fault my love for Ryanair, right? I love this phone, but cropping is so awkward on this. Seriously? There we go. Runway for arrival. Currently on the flight plan, it's scheduled to be runway 05 left at Durham. 05 left. Got a few screenshots going now. Copy. Okay, slow resolution because of awkwardness, but hey ho, what it's got. Right, so yeah, app and yeah, this is what I use to track my flights. So for example, this is my trip coming to Barra in the next couple of days, so Heathrow to Glasgow to Barra, so on 28th September I fly from Heathrow at 8:40 to Glasgow, arrive at Terminal M at Glasgow, and then I have a transfer or layover 1 hour 20 minutes from Glasgow to Barra. That's the 1 hour 50 minute flight, so 1 hour 25 plus 1 hour 15, tracks your airport quite nicely, so you can see length of flights, your distance and aircrafts flown. This map I've already been to in real life, so of course I live in London, so it's full of London flights. So you've got Northern Ireland, got that was the trip in the Islander a couple of weeks ago. Why am I doing full screen? It just seems well. So that's my trip to on the Islander. That's Glasgow. That's Inverness. Got Channel Islands there, which I did recently. We've got Biarritz, Milan, Venice, Catania, Athens, Lemnos. Vienna, Rzeszów, Lublin, Berlin, Hamburg, Copenhagen, Oslo, Stockholm, Helsinki, Lappeenranta. So you've got all these places I've been to in real life. Had a few trips cancelled, of course, COVID, but hey, what can you do? In terms of stats, I've flown 65,000 kilometres since 2013. That's my flights every year. Most aircraft flown is 737-800 34 times, followed by the 27, hence are my Boeings. Most of this airport, of course, is Stansted. And look at my aircraft, my airlines flown. Yeah, so British Airways 8 times, Alitalia 2, EasyJet 5, Origny 3, Hebridean 3, Olympic 2, Jettime 1, Laudamotion 1, Logan Air 1, Norwegian 1, Volanta 1, Ryanair 33 times, because you know, they're cheap. But yeah, that's app in the air. I recommend it. If you want an app, I'll drop the download link again in chat. It's going to be that one. There, app and yeah, I like it. Free to download. It's worth a look. Right, we are passing through flight level 320, so we're almost at 34,000. So in a couple of minutes, we'll do our next giveaway. We'll do our first giveaway. Yeah, so for those of you in New Jersey, yes. Right now, we are over Winslow. We're just kind of to the east of Winslow. South of Philadelphia. You love the shirt of mine. This is my work shirt. This is what I wear to work every day. Thank you very much. Any branding? No, actually, it doesn't. because of how the whole company mix works where I work. It's a bit different to standard, so the answer is no, there's no branding on it. It's just a... Who makes it? I think it's a company called Dimensions. Thank you very much. Mr. Jam, how do you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chat. How are you today? How are you? You're about 50 minutes from Scotland, from Glasgow. Very nice Scotland's comet projects. Potentially be flying overheads this week. This is work. Wish it was, Chris. Sadly not. No, I work in the railways. This is the stable version, Seth, the 0.7.0, because the experimental version for me had issues with the flight plan plugin last one through yesterday, so yeah, ignore the corner of the shirt, it's a bit buggy to blue screen. There's a purple shirt on blue screen, hence it can be a bit glitchy sometimes. But no. I'm good, Jam, I'm good. Thank you very much. How you doing? Pardon me. Train sim flight sim. I train sims, John. Unfortunately, people watch this stream or watch this channel don't seem to like my flight. No, people who watch these streams don't seem to enjoy my train sims as much. But for me, I've always liked my train sims. Always liked my train sims. Right, 44,000 feet giveaway in 1 minute. So if you guys want a chance of winning, half the grand spoilers. If you want a chance of winning FlightControlReplay, just stick FCR in chat. In 1 minute, we'll be giving away our first copy of FCR. Make sure that you have your Discord or contact details ready to go, so I can actually message you later on. Okay, I need to verify who you are. So, for example, this is my Discord username, Drawyah #8663. Make sure you've got your Discord username in full available for me to drop you a message later on at stream ends. Speaking of which, let me open up notepads. Would be handy as well. So, FCR in chat, given away in 30 seconds. So far we have 27 people chance to win. If you don't claim it in a minute from the winner, then we'll roll it to somebody else. But our first winner of FlightControlReplay is going to be... Swiss. Are you still in chat, Swiss, or have you disappeared? If you disappeared, you have 1 minute to claim it. If you don't claim it, it goes on to somebody else. Swiss, are you still in chat? This isn't a Captain Canada stream, FD, this is a Drawyah stream. You still are, Swiss. Swiss, you're the first winner of FlightControlReplay. Drop me your Discord username in chat, the full username / hashtag and all that, and I'll drop you a message shortly with your details to claim it. And don't forget, if you still want to win it, there's still 2 more opportunities to win. You've got 1 opportunity on landing and 1 opportunity at gate. So, not the end of giveaways yet. We still have 2 more giveaways. Don't go anywhere just yet. And don't worry, Swiss, you've got basically until landing to give me the details to message, so you got plenty of time, dude. Plenty of time. Yeah, congrats, Swiss. You're the first winner of FlightControlReplay for Microsoft Flight Sim. So far, so good. Bit of cloud cover to the right hand side there, left hand side also cloud cover, but that's the Atlantic, so always is. Camera going to do their snacks and drink service now, so they'll get the first load of meals out to the passengers. So far, so good. In terms of arrival time, looking at a 21:06 arrival, so about 40 or so minutes of standing at the moment. 40 minutes. And if you want help with VATSIM, unfortunately I don't use VATSIM, so that's something I can't provide support for. So I don't use it, and therefore I've got no know how it works. I'm good, Adam. I'm good. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chat. How are you today? How are you? No need to put it again, Daydip. You're already... So, for the second giveaway, you're already a part of it. For the third giveaway, we'll reset it. But for the second giveaway, you are still a part of the giveaway, so no need to reset. Casper, thank you very much. I will save that for now. So, when the stream ends, or tomorrow morning, I'll figure out what time works best. I'll drop you a message in Discord, and then I will... Well, I'll drop you a message with what to do to claim the giveaway, but well played, Swiss. You are the first winner of FlightControlReplay. Congrats. Favourite hotel on the airport? I've got to say, I do adore the Pilot Plus Bristol scenery, that's fantastic. I do love Simwings Berlin. Not Berlin, sorry, it is Munich. Simwings Munich looks fantastic. And for the freewares, I do quite like the, what do you call it? The, Stansted scenery, the freeway Stansted, very good. Kiri, how are you doing? Welcome channel, welcome chat, how are you today? Can't stay much longer, welcome Paris. I'm good, dude. You take care, have a good one. Not sure what Ammon's trying to do in chat. And there's still 2 giveaways left to go, man. There's no need to worry just yet. Still 2 more opportunities to win FlightControlReplay. Oh, you live in Charlotte, do you, Seth? Very nice. How far from Raleigh-Durham? Well, that's it. So let's go to the cabin, shall we? We're actually not in the cabin yet. See the itinerary, let's see who's on board. So yeah, anyone you recognise, this is the options to have a look. Oh, there's another manager there, it's not a manager. Nope. Nobody I recognise just yet. I recognise that name. Can't remember from where. It's a name I do recognise that. Not something I know personally, but it's definitely a recognisable name from somewhere. Jeff Freeman. No, apart from that, nobody I personally know. Right, not today. Not today. If you guys are in chats, do say. Otherwise, pretty standard cabin. Not sure about sim crashing yet. If you've got add-ons, Jesse, delete them. Delete some of your add-ons. Potentially, it's an issue with conflicts that. Not quite sure what Ammon's on about. Yeah, what was I saying? Issue with something. No, what I was saying there. I've forgotten. What was I saying? There's an issue with something. American not operating Neo. No, they're operating CEOs. Eden, but there's no CEO yet in Microsoft Flight Sim. Inflation A320neo, very nice, Ryan. One of recommended routes: Gatwick or Heathrow to Paris, or is it Edinburgh? Foxtrot. I'm doing that in real life. I think it's Edinburgh. Echo Golf Foxtrot Airport. It's Cardiff, sorry, not Edinburgh, it's Cardiff. I've not been to Cardiff in real life. I plan to go at some point, but interesting. Yeah, potentially soon, dude, potentially soon. I actually did Heathrow to Paris not that long ago, actually, in the A320 British Airways colours. That's it, sim crashing, yeah. Conflicts with add-ons, Jesse. Delete some of your add-ons, potentially conflict with that. Let me add you now, Swiss. Swiss. Got so many friend requests on this, it's crazy. Right, H-I-J. There you go, right. Okay, I've added you, dude. I'll drop you a message very shortly. Just wave to you. You can either set custom viewpoints, Ammon, so you can either set custom viewpoints, I've got left and right wing and galley, of course, or you showcase camera, showcase, fixed camera, and the last two are wing views. It's all default stuff, dude, all default stuff. CEO, it stands for current engine option, so you've got Neo, new engine option, and CEO, current engine option. Those are the two meanings for these. Oh yeah, Classic I think it's now been renamed, because it was current engine options, been renamed to Classic, because now the last generation of Airbus. Yeah, you are right, it has been renamed. When you plan to fly to Algiers, maybe one day, Adam, potentially soon. You don't have to be self-giveaway, Lone Star, no you don't. You just got to say FTR in chat for a chance to win it. You do not need to be subscribed. I'm not one of those, I'm going to beg you for subscriptions. That's down to you. If you don't want a giveaway, just stick FTR in chat and you get a chance to win a giveaway. I like the Flight 74, yes Jacob, I do really like that aircraft. It's very, very good quality. Giveaway, it's a copy of FlightControlReplay. FlightControlReplay. As mentioned in the description of the video, as well as typing FTR in chat and also the pop on screen. I'm not a student in real life, man. I'm not a student in real life, no. I work in the railways. So yeah, absolutely knackered. Had a long shift today, but almost on annual leave, so I'll soon be peaceful in a way. Cheers, Lensart, much appreciated. Yeah, alright, so yeah, only 84 satisfaction, we're up to 85 now, we're getting stacks of meal on board, but I think because of our late departure today, we are we're a bit behind schedule, and therefore passengers are not the happiest, but still, 85%, I can't fault it that much. Third party aircraft to use in the future, definitely the Phoenix A320, that's looking fantastic at the moment. Quality wings with the 787, that'd be pretty good. PMG of course, 737. Gonna adore that aircraft. So there's Qubit 73 as well, freeware. Hopefully those are pretty good aircraft. So there's a couple of add-ons on the way. There's TFDi design and their MD-11. So same people make PACX, also doing an MD-11 add-on. So we get to see some of that in the future as well. There's a few things on the way. Yeah, the Phoenix looking very good. Railway, tough job, kudos to you. Cheers, pilot. Yeah, customer service, eh? You can never get away from it. Dad's pilot, very nice ADIP. Which company, if you don't mind saying? Who does he fly for? I know of Infinite Flights, Ryan, yes, I do know Infinite Flights. It's a mobile flight sim. American Delivery, tell you... So much info in one go. Standard stuff, Jacob, standard stuff for America. It's always good to, well, good short-term memory we need just to read back what they say, and then just follow what they say, basically. Yes, I'm aware of Megapack shutting down, which is a shame. I always quite liked PMP, but sadly their development's always been a bit fractured, and as a result it has now all dropped out, so it is a shame, I had a lot of hope for the Megapack 3.13.21, but they have released it as open source, which is always a benefit, and hopefully in the future just means that we will see some more, see some more kind of upgrades to the aircraft from third parties going forward. Big update on the 5th of October, I'll keep an eye out for that, Adam, thank you very much. Is there ray tracing works for Flight Sim? I don't think so, the pilots, I don't think so. It's shader based, render based, but I don't think it's ray tracing. 777, not bad. 777-200DR, not a common aircraft these days, not bad. ERs and LRs. It's your birthday on October 12th, you can get yourself a GHD, very nice, Avgeek, very nice. Favourite plane, past and presents. I do like the BAC 111. That's an aircraft I'd always wish I could have flown, but sadly have no chance to now that it's all retired. But I like my BAC 111. That's an old classic regional jet. I do like my 737s, of course. I'd love to fly both 200. Well, 400 is quite easy to get your hands on, but I'd love to fly 200 out in Canada one day. Not cheap aircraft, so it has to be planned very well, but one for the future, one that I can hope for. Again, 747, I'd love to fly one. I had a trip on British Airways for 747 that got cancelled because of COVID, so that's always a bit of a bummer because now they've retired them all. That's, yeah, shame. If I go to America, I'm going to do it with Lufthansa, so I'll fly from London to to Frankfurt, to Munich, and then from there, transfer over to America. Yeah, there's a couple of airlines I quite like. Yeah, the Captain Sim 777 is not a very good add-on. It's, yeah, not Captain Sin. I like that pilot. I like that. Yeah, I'm not. I recommend a lot of aircraft in Flight Sim. I do not recommend Captain Sim's 777. It's bad, I'm afraid. Very, very bad. I don't watch him religiously, John. I don't watch Noel Phillips religiously, but I do like his videos. I do really like his videos. Yes, Lawns, you have events to give away. Welcome, Aaron. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Jats, how are you today? How are you? Ryan, the best. Most PACX experience. Oh yeah, absolutely, Adam. Hence the fact that I've got. Go back to it again. Personal notes. It's gonna be that one. Yeah, I gotta love Ryanair. Hence the fact that I've got 33 flights. This has been tracking since 2013. 33 flights since 2013. The next highest is British Airways with 8, and then it's EasyJet 5. So just a bit of a jump. Just a bit of a jump. Ryanair, low fares, made simple. Again, Happen Year. If you wanna give it a download, it's worth a look. Happen Year. If you like tracking your real world flights. Think of it as, in fact, yeah, think of it as a Volanta, but for real life stuff. PMDG will be releasing for most of Flight Sim, yes. No release date yet, the pilots, but it's meant to be either end of this year or early next year. Do I plan to get the TCA Boeing yet when it releases? That doesn't quite work, Mohits, because TCA stands for, I'm sure it's like the Captain Airbus or something like that. It's branding from not SciTech, Thrustmaster TCA side-stick, Thrustmaster the Captain Airbus. So you have to be like a TCB or something like that. So what does TCA stand for? It stands for something Airbus. Having through their websites. So oh, it's the lamp. What does he say? It's a Thrustmaster Captain's Airbus, something like that. Thrustmaster Captain Airbus. Sure of it. I'd have to look into the name. But yeah, if they're doing a Boeing edition, it'd have to be a TCB of all things. How do you get either way? I'll drop you a message tonight with the details to reclaim your prize. So I'll drop you details tonight. As for those aircraft, man, has to be the 737. I love my 73s, and so out of that list, definitely the 73. EasyJets and Pilot, how you doing, man? Only 5 EasyJets, let's be down. I know, dude, I know. In fact, I've got 4 more coming up shortly. Let me double check. Because you're an EasyJet pilot in real life, aren't you? Where are you based? Are you Stansted? I don't know, you're Bristol, aren't you? Not, there's no Stansted base, they're all in Amsterdam. So I'm flying. So I've got 3 flights of EasyJet coming up. I've got Luton to Inverness, Inverness to Luton, and then Edinburgh to Stansted in October. So I've got a couple of flights coming up. And in terms of EasyJet as well, last time I flew them, well, for about 2000. So I flew them, of course, 5 times since 2013. Had a couple of flights in like 2010 as well of EasyJet. Yeah, Ryanair chief option, I'm afraid. Also, they fly to destinations I actually need to get to. Yes, I'm the only person in the world where those Ryanair airports that are outside of my cities actually work for me quite nicely, mainly Rzeszów for Poland. I'll drop you a message in Discord, Swiss. You give me a Discord name, so I'll drop you a message at the stream ends, has to claim a giveaway. Would you fly the Oh, I'd love 757, John. If we get 757 flights, in fact, I'm sure there's a freeware project in development. I can't remember who makes it. I'm certain there is one on the way. But yes, I would adore a 757 in this platform. I think most people would. It's one of the more popular Boeing aircraft, that's for sure. Trust me, Adam, if you follow aviation... the frame rate's gone so bad all of a sudden. If you follow aviation, you know that Alitalia have shut down about 5 times in the last 10 years. So I don't think... yeah, if you see they're shutting down... Ooh. Hang on. Are they actually going? Let me just just give me a minute. Hello there. I'm streaming right now. It's gonna be quick, but oh no! Apparently, Alitalia are shutting down for good. Alitalia. Yeah, I'm just surprised it's actually, well, got there. That's been going on. Yes, yes. Was that released 26th, is it? 25th, 24th release. I'm sure it's 24th. In fact, hang on, let me put you on speaker if you want to. There you go, right. Plug Tolis.
Right, A320 had a video release because why not? It's releasing on the 25th of October 2021. Price not later known, but you can have a little preview if you look on the Tolis social medias or on the internets. Probably links on my news source or somewhere. And also, don't subscribe to this YouTube channel or Twitch channel or whatever service he's streaming via, and I am interrupting on right now. That is all.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Yeah, that's map designs of Tolis there. So Tolis releasing the A340 next month, which I'm very excited for. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a great little aircraft. So actually, that when it releases, gonna definitely try and do a long haul on it. But Tolis releasing A340 releases on the 25th of October, so not that far away now. Not that far away. Yes, being replaced by ITA. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised by that. I missed that bit of news because Alitalia for years have been going down. And Swiss, yes, I'm half Polish. My mother's Polish, so I'm half Polish from my mother's side. Yes, half Polish. Mówiłem troszkę polsku. Nie bardzo dobre. Mogę rozumieć. Troszkę mówiłem. Friends are supposed to be in. Yes. Supposed to be in airplane mode. Yes, you are right, guys. I'll slap myself in the arm for that. I should be on airplane mode. Yeah, I don't know. The high cloud frame rate issue, that... Well, if it's only in clouds, then hopefully it'll be alright by the time we get to the ground again. But, I don't know, that seems... That's new to me, the high capacity frame rates. Although, as long as it's not crashing, then that's all I care about. As long as it's not crashing, we'll be alright. Let's calculate this top descent, shall we? So, we need to... Charts list. So right now we're scheduled to land at runway 05 left on the TAC 1 arrival. So approach 05 left. Let's start as well. So TAC 1 arrival. So we'll be intercepting at Hoki. There it is. So inbound 30,000 by any spots. 9,000 swept. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Cool. Approach runway 05 left. So intercepts the glide slope at 2,200. So we'll plug that all in. So current altitude sync 2200, 100 miles top of descent. We have 189 to go. So we'll plug in our arrival destination information now. 05 left on the. Whoops. Ooh. Interesting. So I've never seen I've never seen this logo before. That's like some weird psycho Lufthansa that. Right. So is it? This is the TAC 1 arrival. Insert that. No wires. Insert that. Have a look at how much of a disaster it looks. Ooh. Okay. So TAC. Okay. Straight to. Clear Dias, clear Seabet, clear Bogue, or Bocky, sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much straightforward. Cool. So, inside that, flight plan's good to go. Check the radio navigation. 109.1 is on there. Confirm that, yeah, so 109.1 IGKK. 1091 IGKK, cool, so that's all set. Our arrival's set, that's looking good. So we'll plug in our, well, we might as well plug in the VOR, so it's 1172 to VOR 1 and switch over to VOR 1. So, top descent will be very shortly now. We will be on our way towards towards Raleigh-Durham. 22 minutes expected arrival, so we are going to be behind schedule, but hey ho. High Sirius always affects your FPS. Okay, interesting. So, okay, it's definitely a sim issue then. It usually is, unfortunately. It usually is. Right, so start our top descent very shortly. Aman, how you doing? How much uni as well? Because uni, if I got some free time to yourself. Nice one, dudes. Do enjoy your turn back. How's uni going for you? Hopefully you keep yourself well. Hopefully no problems on your end. You've been using this 777, yeah, it works fantastic. Is it Aman Amen? There's an Aman. Yes, then Amen pronounced. Could be wrong though. Yeah, 777, still not a fan. Still not a fan. Oof. Look at this frame rate per. Right, well, I must start descent shortly then. So 151 miles to go. 100 o'clock exactly. So give it another 2 or 3 minutes and it'll start descents. In terms of, okay, I haven't crashed. I heard a sound just drop out there. In terms of traffic and other aircraft inbound, I'm just going to refresh the IVAO. Bye. Can I fly Southwest next? There's no 1037 yet, Nate, so I'm afraid the answer at the moment is no. Once we get 1037s in Flight Sim, then yes, I'll definitely fly Southwest Airlines. At the moment, there's no aircraft to fly with it. Yes, got to announce descent as well, so I'll be doing that as well. Crash test up. Shame to hear that, Seth. Hopefully we'll be alright down our own. We're not that far to go though, so fingers crossed. We'll be alright. So yeah, start the descent shortly into North Carolina. Raleigh-Durham, just ahead. You need a NASCAR. Yeah, no, you are right, Aaron. Gosh, Aaron, Aman. Very similar names today. Yeah, you are right. We do need a NAS computer to run this thing. Any kind of smooth FPS. Welcome, Daniel. How you doing? Welcome, channel. Welcome, chat. How are you today? How are you doing? So far, so good. 20 minutes expected arrival. I probably will announce that we're about 10 minutes behind. So yeah, passenger satisfaction is going to drop a bit more. Yeah, we've had worse. We've had worse. Again, we're flying American Airlines. I know the jokes. Americans are always late. And that 10 minutes behind is probably early for them. Yes, I'm aware of the jokes. Don't you worry, guys. 135 on the clock now. So far so good. Time to descent. So maybe 2 minutes. In fact, doesn't quite have the top descent point yet, doesn't it? We can't see the traffic in front of us. They are about 10, just over 10 miles in front. Just over 10 miles in front. So we'll keep an eye on that one, just in case. Yeah, so that's it. Only a couple of minutes until the descent. Any good side stick? I use the Thrustmaster Warthog, Seth. It's not a cheap bit of kit, but it's by far one of, not the best home sticks you can get for Flight Sim. Fantastic bit of kit, highly recommended. Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog. 28 miles, so far so good. Going a moment to are still set to arrive on Unicom. New York's still active, so again, if you want to take part in the FS Expo live stream event, feel free to jump into New York. And Raleigh inbound flights, currently 3 inbound, 2 from LaGuardia and then 1 from Philadelphia, American 2893. Whereabouts are they right now? Just behind us, flying A321. They're watching the stream as well. Let me see if I recognise their name. If they're watching the stream right now, yes, I recognise the name. Imagine they're trying to catch up with us. So we departed from New York. They started at Philadelphia. Still a tiny bit behind us, but definitely catching up. That's for sure. So their ETAs at 20 past. They're only going to be about 30 minutes behind. And then yeah, they're going to land in front of us. American 5437. Time to ground. So they've got 11 minutes remaining. Got 14, and then they've got 26 remaining. So yeah, only a short bit behind us. York LaGuardia to Atlanta, Delta 414. Welcome, Reg. How you doing? I'm Chat. Hi today. How are you? Welcome to the channel. We're glad to have you. Calling for the Airbus Thrustmaster Boeing edition. What's your option on it? Have they announced the Boeing edition? I genuinely don't know if they have or not. Thrustmaster Boeing. Maybe they have and I've missed something. Yes, they did. At the Expo, didn't they? Yeah, sorry, no, you're right. The Thrustmaster Boeing stuff coming out. If I can get my hands on it, yes, there you go. There's your yoke. There's your throttle. So no, I've forgotten about that, yeah. If I get my hands on it, the answer is yes, I 100% will. So what is it? It's going to be TCA... So what does TCA stand for? I'm sure that's something Captain Airbus. I'm sure of it. Unless I've missed something. Yeah, the Boeing 8 pack, November 9th, Thrustmaster, when we're at it then. Oh, very good. Yeah, I'll try and get that. For certain, I'll try and get that. I like my Boeings, and so a bit of hardware will look very good. We'll see, Swiss. Explain, yes, I do explain, so we'll see, dude. The approach brief again. So, in terms of the approach today, back to the charts, stars, go back to the tab. So, we will start descent now. So, set altitude 2,200.
2,200 feet.
Yeah, 108 miles, so we'll do that now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just started our descent now into Raleigh-Durham and expecting to land in the next 15-20 minutes. If you need to use toilets, then use this as your last opportunity to do so now. We'll switch on the seatbelt sign very shortly and landing, like I say, in about 15-20 minutes. So far so good, we've got some light clouds and clear skies around us. No turbulence expected on the descent today, and so we should hopefully be getting you on the ground very shortly. We have started our descent, so if you need toilets, maybe this is your opportunity now to go. Come on, Pax, I know you're not listening anymore. And that was a terrible announcement. That was horrible. TJ, it's Thrustmaster Civil Aviation. That's it. Cheers, guys. Much appreciated. So yeah, in terms of the approach, so we're at Hokie now. We should have been 220. Well, 22. So we're about on the high end, but as long as we get 13 by MS box, aiming to get 9,000 by swept. Let me just kill Pax. Interaction menu. Get rid of that. So yeah, Hokie, 22, yeah, a bit of a high level that. MS Box 1300, Sweats 9000. Expecting to enter the. So, Modify 9000, 7000 by X-ray, and then from there, switch over to the approach, where we'll continue our descent, runway 05 lefts, 5000 down to 4000 by. 5000 Chowder, Boyle 4000, Shrew 3000. We pass 2,200, we enter the guide slope, and then make our way down to the runway. We'll quickly grab our to performance. Next phase. So QNH, or put a weather sheet as well actually, might as well get a fresh one. Updated weather information, so weather request to send. We'll wait for that to be received. We find ways that they put speed brakes, not flaps. Look like an add-on. So I think I actually mentioned stuff like that in the article about the flaps. Should we find what I said in the article in terms of flaps? So for now the flaps and speed brakes are interchangeable, so you're getting one or the other. So both come in the box. It'll be functional flight sim. So there you go. You get either flaps or speed brake. You can choose. You are right. Having both would probably have been, well, made more sense, but pardon me, you are working what you got, I guess. So is it? Road request received. New print. Chance performance. I'm good, David. I'm good. How you doing? Welcome to channel. Welcome to chat. Yeah, same bug as well. Had you California? Okay, so potentially no issue then. Right. So updated weather. QNH 3000. Sorry, altimeter 3000, not QNH. Altimeter 3000. Outside temperature is 26 degrees centigrade. Magnitude of winds currently reporting 320 at 7. Transition altitude, we're in America, so it'll be 18,000 feet. And our barometer minimum is going to be transport. So it's not turned on. Ah. Is that how it works? Auto on. Oh, fair enough. There's something every day. It's 1,000 barometer. That needs to be set to 840. Sets. Pop your constraints onto EFIS and you have the navigation display. Yes, that can be done. Constraints, there we go. There we go, right, so, yeah, we are high. Tag plane 13.5. I'll pass through 21 shortly. I need water. So it's also before pushback on, as in, okay, right. Okay, cheers to that, dude. I'll remember that. Auto before push on I'll remember that though. Cheers, much appreciated. Honeycomb isn't specifically Boeing, Aaron. Honeycomb's yoke systems are Alpha Bravo Charlie. They're kind of generic GA-stroke jet aircraft that just work with everything, but it's not specific Boeing Honeycomb aircraft. Flight from LaGuardia to Raleigh is about an hour and a half. Just under an hour and a half, David. Just under an hour and a half. Welcome on, how are you doing? Welcome to channel and chats. Yeah, so we've now left the cloud cover, and all of a sudden, frame rate smooth as anything, because, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim logic sometimes. It's a beautiful platform, but there are just so many small niggly bits that need tweaking. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's much better than since the first release in terms of performance, but definitely needs a bit more love. A bit more love sent its way. Where do I live? I live in the UK, Winter. I live in the UK. So passing through 16,000, so we're shooting over altimeter now, 3000. Sorry. Yeah, altimeter. QNH inches. So 16,000 passing through, that's fine. Should be, well, aiming for 12,000 at Carew, so should have made that without too many problems. And then yeah, once we hit 10,000, just shortly before move flight, 9,000, hit 250 knots, 220, 210. Yes, Winter, I live in London. One of the 7 million people who live here. I'm actually going to see about sign now, so passengers back to their seats. Yes, I do play at 1080p, now Probot. I do play at 1080p. At some point, once I get my graphics card, once I get the 3080, one of the next upgrades we get alongside that is a 1440p monitor. Don't know if I can quite go 4K. 4K is a bit scale up for both monitor size and sim resolution in terms of loading graphics and all that. But 1440p, I could probably run without too many problems with Microsoft Flight Sim. So in terms of the approach, we've got 56 miles to go. Based on current altitude, 3 degrees cent, we've got about 31 miles till we reach 220, or 022 even. Version flyby, this is the stable version now. This is 070 Laszlo. So about 4 or 5 days ago, they've released the latest stable edition of Flyby A320neo. Yesterday I was just experimental, had issues with the FMS in terms of inputting waypoints, so jump over to stable, use that for a little bit, and then as soon as the next major update for experimental comes around, we shall have a look at that. We're hitting 10,000 now, so I'll let the aircraft level off and release some speeds. While we do that, we'll announce that we are passing 10,000, switch on landing lights, and prepare ourselves then for our arrival. Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes. Landing lights on.
Landing light on.
Not as I was expecting, Mr. Co-Pilots. And yeah, let me add another 10 minutes to the clock. So we'll do a public address. Now we delay. Delay. Sex reason. There's not really any reason, is it? There's no object to take off, no technical issues, traffic unknown. Yeah, it's just no reason really. Delay 10 minutes. Just keep an eye on Unicom for the approach. So using 05 from left. Sid is the Tango 1 arrival. Oops. Approaching on the ILS approach. Inbound from the north. And there we go. So keep an eye on Unicom, just make sure that the messages are set. Cool. Tara, so I believe, can't quite remember what it stands for. I think it's transpond and receive, something like that. But essentially it's your, unless your TCAS to other aircraft in the areas. For example, in front of us there's an aircraft in front there, the White Diamond. If I quickly get rid of the constraints. So you see the White Diamond in front of us, -08's down. That's a descending aircraft, 700 feet below us, traffic in front. So essentially it sends signals to other aircraft around us as part of our safety devices, just to warn us in regards to traffic in the area. So for example, when we get close to traffic, you'll hear descend, descend, descend now, climb, climb, climb now. Essentially it's the traffic alert, resolution advisory. It's your air-to-air safety device that just keeps aircrafts around you and to know if it gets too close or not. getting your Airbus throttle on Monday. Very nice, Adam. Do enjoy it. Crossing through 7,000 feet. I'll get a visual of the airport very shortly. It's going to fly. There we go. There's the airport right there. It's going to fly past the airport, make a right hand turn. So fly downwind, right hand turn, loop back, and bring aircraft into land. Very shortly, we'll start the flaps as well. So expecting 220 knots by X-ray. So I can't remember. I think speed we have to set manually because it doesn't quite work Bluetooth 50. This is until we activate the approach mode. So if we go back to that, yeah, we'll get to the waypoint, activate approach mode, and start slow down from there. Right, so holding 6,000. Very short, we'll continue our descent down to 2,200. So yeah, it's going to follow the steps of altitude all the way down. So 7,000 by ultra rate, 6,000 by stints, and then 6,000 by that user points. Chowder 5,000, Bull 4,000, Shrew 3,000, and then if we go back to our graphs and charts, so Chowder, Blue, Shoe, 2,200 by we pass on the glide slope, bring it into land. In terms of misapproach altitude, that will need to be set to that's 5,000, I believe. No need to spam, Soviet dog. No need to spam. Right, so start to slow down. No need to sneak stuff, Levi. Don't get yourself into trouble, dude. Don't get yourself into trouble. You get that vibe here in another Microsoft Flight Sim. For me, the scenery for a big part now for by just looks so good. In terms of visual appeal of this platform, there's so much to look at. It genuinely looks like you're in a real aeroplane. In terms of add-ons, I mean, yes, aircraft aren't perfect on this platform, but stuff like the A320neo is a freeway aircraft, and systems-wise, very, very close to real life. I mean, EasyJet's in Pilot and Chat will definitely be the biggest kind of one to say, but based on what I've seen in regards to real-world pilots saying, well, praising the A320neo and Flyby for what they put out, definitely one of the better aircraft on this platform, and very close to lifelike. Not perfect, don't get me wrong. I've made a few comments in the past in this about it being a bit shaky at times, but overall for me the pros outweigh the cons. I like X-Plane. I still fly X-Plane quite often, but yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim definitely good old looking sim. Let's get some integrated lighting in the aircraft as well. A tad bit dark. Well, it's already getting dark. It's more the glare from the windshield. So the aircraft's now going to follow the right turn in. Join the glide slope. Just over there you can see the other aircraft transfer 737, that's on short final. They expect 05 left, that's fine. Not yet established. So that's going to activate the landing system as well, just to make sure that's all that and it's tuned. There you go, so 11.6 miles to runway. 191, that's set. Right. Yes, yeah, as I'm aware, sim is decreasing. I'm hoping for it to, because we are very shortly going to enter the, well, very shortly going to be on the runway. Getting impatient about the A380 winter? What makes you impatient about that? I mean, based on what we've seen so far, it's going to, well, look fantastic, feel fantastic. But it's a free-air project, first of all, so don't expect us to pay money for it. And, I mean, we've never had a decent A380 in flight sim in the past. Apart from, of course, the Abacus. The Abacus A380 was a beautiful work of art. Apart from that, it's going to be a free-air A380, and without a doubt, the superior A380 on any flight sim. So getting impatient about that, and unfortunately, you don't quite know how freeware development projects work. It's like the Pinpoint 777. It's been announced for a little while, but no release yet, because there's still a lot more work to go into it. I don't have set my approach speeds. Yeah, so the 131, that's our approach speed for landing. So set there, landing at 126. We won't be slowing till, well, we won't be slowing to 131 just yet. Still got a little bit left to go if we do that. Let's get FlightControlReplay going. So FlightControlReplay, it's what we're giving away today. One chance to win that. We'll give away one copy when we get to gates, and one copy once we get, once we watch the replays. So A320, Raleigh. So your chance to win FlightControlReplay, just say FCR in chats, and hope for the best. Inpatient's word of hospital. I mean, look at that. How can you say this is a terrible flight sim and you got scenes like this? It's not perfect, but really, really ain't that bad. Yeah, because of the way I screenshot stuff, it's a bit complicated, but I'll drop that into... Essentially, I need to crop it, the background. We'll just crop the second monitor. And just look out from there. So crop. Yeah, from Volanta very shortly. I'll be dropping a screenshot onto that. Update. So yeah, see it's got the second monitor and all that. As soon as it saves, there you go, just the cockpit now. Right, let's focus on the landing now. We'll be on the ground very shortly. The other aircraft's also caught up with us now, so there was another American Airlines. What are they doing? They're approaching Raleigh. They've jumped in front of the queue. Very interesting approach path. We'll keep an eye out for them visually just in case. They're on the transponder, but they're all over the place, I must admit. Good luck to them. So one negative for flying on Unicom on any network, there will always be someone out there who don't quite get the memo of approaches. So VLS 126, your low speeds, your VAP, your approach speed, is usually normal circles 5 knots above your VLS. There you go. Yes, so sorry, lands below 50, Yes and no, ADIP. So in landings, generally it's your G levels that you're watching for. Anything above 1.5 Gs can potentially damage the aircraft. Pilots aim for about 150 feet per minute landing rate, but in reality they don't track landing rates at all. Because, runways are sloped, they're not flat, so it could be anything within that slope range. But essentially, if you land too soft, not especially an Airbus, mainly in a Boeing, if you land too soft, essentially the aircraft won't detect its touchdown, and therefore won't apply its braking. So, for example, in a Boeing you set your auto spiders and all that, but if you touch down too soft, sometimes the spiders fail to apply automatically because the aircraft hasn't detected landing. So, it's mainly something just for you to keep an eye out for. Applies are active. I don't see the vertical diamond. I'll keep an eye out for that shortly. If not, interesting. Well, see, I've sent down. There you go. That's reappeared. Okay. Approach mode sets. Carry on approach. Single autopilot. We're going to do manual landing because there's no real need for anything auto. Yeah, essentially, when a pilot lands, it's mainly down to how many Gs you're pulling on touchdown, don't damage the aircraft, and a firm enough landing so that your spoilers can arm essentially. Cool, so established, we'll announce that on Unicom. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. What is that? That's 2. Low braking. Just be off a tiny bit of speed there. Traffic in front. Very shortly about to land, so we're going to have to go for a slow approach in just to get spacing in. Oh, you could put autopilot 2 on for redundancy, would you? Fair enough. Okay, autopilot 2 active. Yeah, that was a bit naughty of me there, the brake, the flaps. Gear down. Squad is armed. Cabin check. Twice sometimes, it just gets a bit sticky. There we go.
Please prepare for landing.
Right. Pre-landing checks. Gear down, 3 greens. Signs are active, cabin secure. Spiders are armed, flaps set for landing. Traffic has announced that they've vacated runway. Runway's clear. So we've announced that they're going to land now. Pre-land checks complete. Set altitude 4,000.
4,000 feet.
So set our misapproach altitude.
1,000.
1,000. Sail approach. Autopilot deactivate. Help control. Minor bit of turbulence. For most part, nice straight approach today. Well, even at 10 minutes delayed, still behind schedule, great. Satisfaction now to 78%. Classic American 8.
100 above. 500. Minimum.
Let's continue. Has formed a bit of a crosswinds now.
400. 300. 300. $200. 100. Traffic. 40, 30, 20, 10.
Minus throttles.
5.
Reverse sets. 100 knots. 80 knots. Versus cut 60. Track spoilers. And there we have it. Welcome to Raleigh-Durham.
Traffic.
Yeah, we'll kill transponder very shortly. That's in traffic from the taxiway on the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North Carolina. The local time is 5:22 p.m. and it's currently about 73 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your
So
mobile
runway's
device.
vacated.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the
flaps.
overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. If this is your
Switch
final
over
destination,
to taxi
thank you for flying
lights.
with us. If you're making
APU
an exit,
start.
we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
Tell flight director and landing systems. And transponder comes off. We'll now taxi to the gates, park the aircraft up, and bring things then to an end. Yes, Yuri, so we can got 2 more giveaways to do, and give 1 away at the gates, and then 1 away once we get to, well, watch the replays, and then we'll do a final giveaway at the end. So, 2 more chances to win FlightControlReplay. If you want to win, just drop FCR in chats. 2 more to go shortly. Yeah, not a terrible approach that. Slightly off on the flaps there, admittedly, but hey ho, I have done worse, so I'm not going to fuss. The more you spam that, Levi, the less like I'm going to do it. Saw your message the first 5 times you copied and pasted it. Giveaway, FlightControlReplay today, Yuri. Giveaway 3 copies of FlightControlReplay. Message. Cheers, American 5437. Thank you very much. Yes, giveaway FlightControlReplay today. 3 copies of FlightControlReplay. Daniel from York Approach. How you doing, dude? Welcome back, man. What's right at the end there? Yes. Ever since like 6 came out, these aircraft become invisible. As you can see the lights there. The aircraft exists. It's just also not of this world. Right, I can see which stand I'm going to go for. The one that has all the ground services available. I'm going to kill the taxi lights. Not going to blind any ground crews. Oops, still quite bring it to a halt there. Is there no ground markings? No. Okay, so I'm going to base it all on the ones today. There kind of is a ground marking. Okay, we'll base it on the ones. Continue turning. Really? Okay, ignore the ones. The ones tell me to go left. I don't quite think that's accurate. Traffic is coming from the transponder side, and it's well, the traffic itself is coming from IVAO. The system is on the aircraft. Right, light brake sets. AP bleed active. Engines shut down. Seatbelt sign off. Was it 1 hour 15 on the logbook? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raleigh-Durham. The flight time today is about 1 hour and 15 minutes. The local time is currently 27 minutes past 5. The no temperature outside is currently at 24 degrees centigrade. We thank you for flying American Airlines. We do apologise for a slight delay on your arrival today. But thank you for flying American Airlines, and we hope to see us again in the very near future. Otherwise, we wish you a safe onward journey. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check, please. Kill the strobe lights. Ground crew can now move up to the aircraft, sorry, beacon lights. That's all fine. Cell power, we will set. Actually, we won't set, based on the fact that yesterday we had a few issues with the ground power, so we'll leave it as it is. We'll connect jetway, we'll do the announcement, there we go. About 28 nautical miles from Raleigh-Durham. Not bad there, not bad. Not too far away then. Only a stone's throw away. He is drunk. Oh yes. There we go. Jetbridge connected. We will expedite deboarding. Passengers will now be leaving the aircraft. Now go through front set of doors. Slightly mixed cabin. We're looking at satisfaction of 79%, so not the highest light in the world. But hey, it does happen. So I can open the cargo door. Get all that deboarded as well. Right. So we'll finish flight on Volanta, so finish tracking that one. Complete now, thank you very much. We will disconnect from Unicom. Thank you very much for the... Sorry, disconnect from IVAO. Thank you very much for the ATC up in New York today. We will... Done that. Stop the recording of the replay. There we go. And let's end the flight show. Well, before we do that, giveaway. So, give away the second copy of FlightControlReplay in 1 minute. For chance to win FCR, just say FCR in chats. Give away next copy in 1 minute. And don't forget, we have got another giveaway after replays, so don't go near just yet. Watch the replays and give away number 3 of FCR. Passengers boarding and stuff, that's PACX Swiss, that's TFDi design PACX. Right, our second giveaway of FlightControlReplay is gonna be... Sayu. I was in chat with Sayu. Yes, I see you sat in chat about 10 seconds ago. So if you're still in chat, Sayu, just make yourself known. You better still be there. You were here 10 seconds ago. Well, while we wait for you to message, there you go, dude. Yeah, drop me your Discord username, contact details. So once again, drop me your full username. So for example, mine is this 8663. Drop me that, and I can drop you a message tomorrow morning with your, well, where's the prize. Right, end of flight, second report, so, sorry. American 2944, A320neo from LaGuardia to Raleigh-Durham. 1 hour 15 minute flight time today, departure time planned at 9:55, departure 2006, planned arrival 21:22, 177 passengers, satisfied to 79%, 91 feet landing rate, clock time 1 hour 33 minutes. Unexpected departure delay and soft landing. Otherwise, passengers don't seem to be too miffed about the slight delay there. I'll drop fire report in chat, so if you should get more detail, feel free to look at the link I'm about to drop in chat. How to get the guides? It's not an add-on, Resvan. The guide guiding user gates is default Microsoft Flight Sim. Every airport will have a stand somewhere with all the ground crew. You just have to find it or request it from ATC. Every airport has it. Right, that's our flight report from PACX. Feel free to look at that. Once again, Sayu, drop me your Discord username, otherwise I can't send you the message to claim your prize. Otherwise, let's have a another replay, shall we? Blooming cargo door. Always the cargo door, right? Close that door if possible. Ah, not on the ground anymore, are we? Okay, fair enough. It's going to be an open cargo door landing. WS. Go to wing view. And enjoy the replay, shall we? Can we close that door? The answer is yes we can. Okay. All is fine in the world now. All is fine in the world. Right. let's enjoy this landing, shall we? Again, in terms of the scenery, it just looks fantastic, Microsoft Flight Sim. Every bit of detail. Absolutely adore it. Cheers, dude. I'll drop you a message very shortly. Don't forget, we have one more giveaway left. I'm going to refresh the listing, so if you want a chance to win, just type FCR once again in chats. Once again, spam protection turned on, so don't spam it too much. I've reset it, so if you want to win it, just say FTR in chats. You have one more chance to win it. Earplugs here. These are from the Islander a couple of weeks ago. Then you'll find in eventually you kind of see things start to shake around a little bit more. That's essentially where we're kind of adjusting for the crosswind there. Slight crab. Didn't have to go too far into the turn, but definitely had to do a bit of adjustments for the approach today. Down below, and the whole way the sim just sits on as well. It is beautiful. Those sims ugly really can't understand what they're looking at when they're looking at this. It is beautiful. Short approach in. And there's your touchdown. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Hang on, let me just do that again, but this time with the effects working more properly. Hang on. There's your final in. As you touch down, there we go, that's more like it. Reverses and spoilers. In the replay wind splash, it can be a bit fiddly sometimes because it's a live replay and it's not super high resolution for the flight. It can change it ever so slightly, but yeah, whenever you're landing, just base it on the actual live landing and not the replays. Right, let's have a look at it from the left-hand side view. This is behind the wing. Looking out to the left. You've won what? OG Smith. What have you won? It's a beautiful airport, this. I mean, looking at all the lakes, the trees, the scenery out in Raleigh. Honestly, it looks sublime. I'm going to have to add this to my bucket list of places to go. It's only an hour and a half from New York, as I now know, so... Oh yeah, we'll do outside views as well, Riley. Yes, absolutely. Through from Heathrow and freight flights. Not bad. Freight flights can be quite interesting. What aircraft type would that have been? What aircraft type would you have been on for a freight flight? Potentially a DC-10? 7.6 perhaps? North Carolina's on a race, man. Oh, absolutely. I mean, you don't have to talk about North Carolina because you've got Washington and New York just next door. Virginia and New York states. I'd love to travel America one day. I really would. So here's your tail view of the landing. As you can see, we are crabbing ever so slightly based on the crosswinds leading on the approach, but for the most part, not too bad. Charlotte's usually more popular airport in North Carolina, sorry, Charlotte. I did consider flying to Charlotte, Keith, but in terms of timing, it's just a bit too far away for me to kind of get an hour and a half, 2 hour stream going tonight. Yeah, Charlotte, another airport I probably will stream to at some point in the not too distant future. Touchdown, just outside the marker, I think. Within the zone. There you go. Unlike going to stream tomorrow, Adam, I'm going out tomorrow early, so fortunately, stream tomorrow is unlikely. I'll see how timing works, but I'll have to wait and see, I'm afraid. Let's do a runway view now, so show over to drone cam. We will remove the aircraft following. There we go. Pin it back a bit and stick our camera at the end of the runway. Move over to Australia cam. Australia cam, there we go. Hang on, a bit off centre, aren't we? Yeah, that's kind of more like it. So face the runway, over to Australia cam, and then one more landing replay, and then bring things to an end. Right, there we go, and the runway 5 lefts. Where are you, aeroplane? There you are. Right. Not about that, just about made a centre line. Minor crosswind, you can't fault it really, can you? What button is it going to be recentered? It is that, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. So, there you have it. That was the flights from New York LaGuardia to Raleigh-Durham. So, like I say, one more giveaway of FlightControlReplay. So, final time, just drop FTI in chat. And for our final winner, about 30 seconds. I'll drop you a message tomorrow morning, Swiss. Tomorrow morning. Same with what's his name? Same with, yeah, all the winners today. I've got your details down on the notepad, so I'll drop you a message later. I'll drop you details tomorrow morning. Right. Our final winner of FlightControlReplay is going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lawns, you still in chat, Lawns? Don't make yourself known. If not, roll us again. Oh look, parallel run this fire truck there. Who's our second winner? Well, who's our third winner even? We've got 30 seconds, Lawns. If you don't make yourself known, we're going to give it for somebody else. You're in chat, dude. Good, good. Right, so drop me your Discord username, and I'll add you to my list of people's contacts. Otherwise, yeah, I'm afraid that is it for giveaways today. Don't forget, we do giveaways at least once a month, so we'll be doing another giveaway soon for FlightControlReplay. Don't you worry. Keep an eye on the channel. We'll do another giveaway soon, probably in like 2 or 3 weeks' time. But until then, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Massive thank you to the guys at IVAO America for their little event today as well, with the FS Expo going on. Nice to always tune into one of those. Otherwise, thank you for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you all again very near future for some more Microsoft Flight Sim action. Over 18. So over 18, you get. So if you're under 18, you get access to just FlightControlReplay. Over 18, we'll go through the legal stuff in regards to all the messaging later on. But essentially, if you're under 18, you get digital FlightControlReplay. If you're over 18, then you get a few other extra things as well. But that gets dealt with on a case-by-case basis. Don't say Lawns, you need to give me a Discord username. If you don't give me a Discord username, I can't give you the prize. Otherwise, thank you for watching, guys. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again in the very near future for some more flight sim action. Take care, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye. It's not just Microsoft Flight compatible I did, it's compatible for FSX and P3 as well, so it doesn't just have Microsoft Flight Sim, it can be used on other flight sims as well. Take care.